champions from last year, the Missouri State Bears, taking on another SEC rival, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Missouri ready to kick off to get us underway. He'll start the return inside his spot. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Bears offense is on the field for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to... Secondary's nervous.
Well, they should, because these guys can take the top off in defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. Davis looking to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics, and also knows exactly where he needs to get.
Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those 3rd down situations where they get absolutely bonkers, and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up a 3. It's 3rd and 7. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Finds a little space. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
They're just marching in and already threatening in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll run it. It's Wilson. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll run it with Wilson. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. They've been great on 3rd down. Now to finish the deal on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep step of pay dirt. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bears!
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
He'll keep it himself. At the 35, he's got room. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Missouri wants to go fast.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Well, defenses get excited when they see the quarterback in an empty backfield like that. They know, hey, if I'm not going to have to beat a running back or a tight end... there. If I get to him, I might have an opportunity to knock this thing loose, and that's exactly what happened for the defense.
From the gun, running back gets to give. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Touchdown, Bears! He ran through tackles like water through a sieve.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Fast completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Terry. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
So Missouri will have to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Power football with the run. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Bears come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down.
Say the right things, motivate and inspire the team. I understand and we're trying to project things to do that.
Davis will throw. And quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
What do you think?
We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats.
I believe in it. I believe in the guys. I look at our roster and see the guys, as I mentioned earlier.
Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again.
To be a part of this game.
First play of the period will be a 2nd down.
To achieve.
Handoff from the shotgun. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. The Bears are marching down the field. The run from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking for room. It's Young. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Bears line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. There he goes. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll give it to the back. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bears, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Running back searching for a hole. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Also, the game against the Republic. They also have 3 Power 4 wins in 700-plus days. Listen to him continue on this one. 24 was an absolute, it was a...
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down.
There's been some transition.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri State. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
As good as anybody.
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all 3 phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point.
I agree with some of what he's saying here. Last year was a disaster. This year, the team is better. The team is objectively better. The 25 team, if it was to go up against the 2024 team, would probably win by, 14, 17 points, no doubt. Even on a really bad day, the 25 team would win by at least a touchdown. There is no doubt that this team got better. Florida State is not a place for on-the-job trading, though. Florida State is not the place for transition time. I've said this.
Offense is going.
I'm so sorry to be repetitive. Not really. The point needs to be belabored because Mike just says the same thing in every single press conference. So I guess if he can do it, I can do it. You don't get credit for underachieving.
Backed up now. Here's second and long.
You don't get credit for progress in 2025.
Jones wants to throw it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
No, you don't get transition years at Florida State. You got your first couple, but we gave you 2020. We gave you 2021. You've got transition years. And heck, you've even got...
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
This year was about...
On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Give to the back. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Young. Got enough for the first down. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play.
They absolutely every play game oriented. for us, it's about progression. It's about going out there and getting better, going out there and
Davis
continuing
looking
to
to
grow
pass.
as a program. I mean, you look at our
Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Those guys are going to continue to
They'll run it from the gun.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
The Bears headed quickly to the line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Quick point. You look at the last couple of signing classes. There are some underclassmen that are doing some nice things. Sear twins, Kevin Wayne, Osman, Bob, they're some second-year guys like the Wing Boy. They're just excited around our nose. They're on for sure. I'm pushing back on the recruiting hits. This is Florida State. You don't get the prize for having a couple of
An
hits.
unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Trench.
I think we're going to be able to bring some guys in this year's class are going to be able to make a great impact. And, so I really
frustrating to see an
I've got
offense
elite
lose track of
expectations,
the
and
play
we're going to win a
clock and pick
championship
up
here
a penalty
in the
like
very
that.
near future.
I treat this like a lot. I didn't.
On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field.
Reaction.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. On the move, he fires. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
They'll be this close. We're not close at all. We've seen for 6 years. 2023 was an aberration. That's not who you are. What's the mean? You're not that guy, pal? That's not who you are. And it sucks because we all wanted you to do well. But getting up here after the team loses 5 of their last 6 games and has 3 Power 4 wins in 2 years, don't tell us that we're this close to winning championships.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39.
To a fan base that knows
Jones to throw. Fires to the big fella. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the tailback. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So Missouri will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep.
It's not going to be this year.
And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds.
We are capable of everything that we desired throughout this year. We're also capable of giving other people opportunity. And we've had 5 games, close games, right? That we have held them, and it's not one specific position. We're not we haven't been good at that.
First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
And we still have 3 regular season games left. Fully expecting to see the
offense
team
took a little bit too much time at the line
get
there.
The job done. These opportunities that we have. And I've got a lot of confidence in where the program is heading and what's going to be the result of that of these games, of these experiences.
Here's the snap, looking to throw.
And
he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
Right. I've been as a player and as a coach.
Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete and jarred loose by the hit. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Davis will throw.
Making it too many times.
Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Bears line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Quick completion on the out. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they'll send out the field goal unit. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And you tell a fan base that's watched you win one ACC game each of the last 2 years. ACC, the previous.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
I've been there. I've done that. I've won championships. But you ain't winning ACC games against Stanford right now. We don't want to hear about your championships. Truth be told, we don't want to hear about 2023.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Leads it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Jones wants to throw it.
We've got to win close games. We've got to.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt.
I'm saying that just for a coach that's standing in front of him. I'm saying it for,
let's see what he can do with it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32.
It was.
So here comes the Bear offense.
And, you're not
the give from the gun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark it down at the 40. The Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, give on the inside. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Bears are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Bears are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, to give, looking for room. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back on the move. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. And the Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work.
I'm totally aware that narrative around our team is not good. Around me is probably not good. That's fine. I mean, that will not affect, right? The job that I'm going to show up. Right? The job I'm going to show up and do is pour everything out of this team with a championship expectation.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards. 3rd and goal.
Into
the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Missouri State.
Yeah, he's failed on 1st and 2nd, but on 3rd down, you give it to the big fullback, and he does the rest. Lower the shoulder, lower the pads, run physical, and get in that end zone.
What it's going to be, I'm grateful for the opportunity that I have. Also understand that it has not been good. Right? The results, they matter. Right? But we're going to take that step, and we're going to get the job done.
So he finishes it by saying, I don't care who it pisses off, but I don't care if that upsets me. So after telling people how great you are and how many championships you won here, there, and everywhere, we end it with a little bit more songs. Yeah, I understand that the standard hasn't been met. I understand the results haven't been good enough. I understand that people are mad at me, and it's a bad reflection on our program. And I understand all that, but I just want you to know, I don't care if it pisses you off or not. I'm going to win here. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Maybe that's a good place for you guys to comment if you haven't already. What are your thoughts on Mike saying that? Because as a fan who has to get on here every week, multiple times a week, and try and make sense of the crap show that is our program right now.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a 1st down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Jones to throw. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the officials see something to bring it back?
People talk you and down your program.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding.
If somebody wants to pay me $10 million a year just to read negative YouTube comments for the rest of my life, I will do it. But I'm sure that gets under his skin. You've won 3 powerful
back in motion,
games.
try to clear the picture. Snap in the shotgun. And the defense makes the play, sacking him back at the 10.
I don't care who it is.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
I don't care who
the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down.
I'm going to win.
Back to pass on second down. Finds his target down the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a fifth if they can't move the chains. Fires one high and deep. Makes the catch down the right side. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from the senior quarterback.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive play. Somebody's going to have to answer for that when they get to the sidelines.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
Heard some speculation. Maybe he's doing all this. Maybe he's applying for his next job. Trying to put out a statement. He's got that.
Jones wants to throw it. It's complete to the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Successful doing some things.
And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Starts to turn it up. Starts to tell the fan base, hey,
try to surge forward.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And we were out there for the
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
I don't think that whole situation, especially from State Virginia Tech.
Something.
Thank you guys, as always, for tuning in, always watching our videos, our content on our way out. Make sure that you are on the Sleeper app. Use our code TFNS for a 100% match.
And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one.
Talk to you soon. Welcome back to Double Fries, No Slot. This is
no good.
Video
hoping to cut into that lead,
and
they did not. The lead is huge. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Gonna run it. Hit Young.
Closer today than we ever have been of a change happening in the head coaching position at Florida State University. In our last video, we talked a lot about tonight's press conference and how it felt like he was getting a little snippy, starting to maybe change his tone with how he responds to certain things. And I think some of that is pressure coming in. And so hopefully we'll see that. If not, we can at the end of this video. But it's not just Mike Norvell that said some pretty interesting things here in the last year or so. Josh Payne, the leading voice, let's be very honest.
What did you say, babe? What you said?
If you're still on that, man, you got bigger fish to fry. If you don't like Josh Payne, that's completely fine. Yeah, a lot of you don't like me, and you still find ways in every video.
You work tomorrow? I gotta go to the office, but... What? You're not off for veterans? I'm not working either. It's like, I just gotta go to the office. I won't probably be there now. I probably won't be there now. St. Pete shut us down. Port Charlotte gave us partial day. You go to sleep? Yeah, I'm going to take a shower. Love you. Yeah, love you.
So we're going to watch. I've clipped down some of the relevant parts of it.
Good night.
We're going to watch that. I may pause through some of it. I may
No.
some of it, and then I'll kind of share my thoughts afterwards. But let's look at what Payne had to say about the Mike Norvell's situation this week?
I heavily lean towards the fact that this was going to happen, the idea that this was going to happen this morning. So I keep coming back to the same thing, and I think a lot of Florida State fans are the same way. What are we waiting on? If it's going to happen, if it's a foregone conclusion, if the buyout money doesn't really change all that much if we wait to the end of the season versus if we do it now, and other programs are doing it and getting a head start on this, and figure to hire from the same pool as they are, what are we waiting on? And my answer is, I don't know. And I've talked to quite a few people about this. I don't know what Florida State was waiting on.
Good place to pause and start to talk right there. Everything he said is true. The buyout money does not change when you get to the end of the year. The fact that all of your rivals, and I say rivals, like the programs you're going to compete against higher, no matter who you think they are, whether you think it's the LSU and Florida State, or if you have a smaller view of Florida State, if you think it's the Auburns and Virginia Techs and UCLA's and Oklahoma State, whatever level of program you think Florida State is, they're somewhere in that range. So what are we doing to get this done? If it's going to happen, why is it not happening now?
Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a
My
yard.
opinion doesn't matter.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Big money people.
From the gun, the running back has it. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
And from the sound of things, it's not for you to
just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49.
That's a good point. A lot of people say Florida State can't afford.
Big fullback's got it. Turning it on. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 for the first down. We've come to the end of the period. It's Missouri State holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback.
ACC revenue payouts, but Florida State will be awful next year, and their TV ratings will continue to plummet. You can only be so bad for so long for your logo to continue to carry weight. Ask Nebraska.
They go back to work in the final period of this one.
But Page just dropped a little bit of a matchup.
Right back to the well. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Bears in the hurry up.
Based on what he's being told, you may not think
here's the handoff. Got enough space. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
He'll tell you that he's rusted or that he's being examined.
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri State. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
By the way, they lead them 60. Does that mean that there are some people who are holdouts on Mike Norvell who you think are going to be convinced between now and the end of the year that he needs to be let go, but they're not convinced yet? Because I'm not sure if you're not already convinced what a few more losses are going to do to convince you.
It's a great point, right? Does it, like the Virginia Tech game this weekend, I want to win the game, right? I want Florida State to win games. I especially want to beat Florida at the end of the year. I want to beat NC State because I'll probably be up in Raleigh for it. I want to win games. Let's say Florida State loses. Like, is the Virginia Tech game, is losing that a bridge too far? Like, Stanford wasn't bad, Pitt wasn't bad, Virginia wasn't bad, Clemson being inept against them wasn't bad. Jacksonville State, that wasn't bad, Memphis wasn't bad. All these are a lot. But if you lose to Virginia Tech, here's my $10 million check. Pate's right about this. we don't need to see anymore, and that's kind of the facetious point that he's making, is there's this just big group of donors in Tallahassee. They're like, well, let's see if they can beat NC State. Well, let's see if they can beat Virginia Tech. Let's see if they can beat Florida. Is beating any of those teams, does losing to them make it worse for Mike Norvell, or does beating them make it better? If they go out and beat a terrible Virginia Tech team without a coach, or a terrible Florida team that put up 7 points against Kentucky, if they go beat one of those two teams, are you all of a sudden like, oh yeah, Mike's our guy? Right? They could go 3-0, and most of you are already out on him. So Pate makes a good point there.
The way it sounds is we've either got the money already, we're just waiting for the right time, which makes no sense, or
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. They stop him almost immediately short.
The end of the year a few weeks ago. So he wants to be a man of his word. I'm all for being a man of your word. That's why I am not forever saying things that you really have no business fulfilling. You had no business giving the vote of confidence. The season was already down the drain. And
There's still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Where
the slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed. And if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
The Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
I'll get right back to the pay video, but I do want to tell you about campus course right now.
Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch.
There we go.
You can get this and any
He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down.
Go check out campus course.
Jones to throw. Right on the money.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Sure, mix and match, make it however you want. They are outstanding quality.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Black Friday sale is insane right now. Go check them out. High quality stuff.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running
check
game.
Check them out. You guys have been asking me where I got this stuff.
Line as the drive continues.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability to stop the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Send the tight end in motion.
The trustees of Florida State University. I'm not the president.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
That I know.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. Running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3.
You knew that they were going to drop more points. You knew that it was going to be more frustration. And so you gave the goal.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
These last 4 games, maybe that's how much Pate ends up. But again, I like that he's saying all this. I don't like that any of it's true, but he's hit the nail pretty much on the head.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
They are on forward. Because every day they wait to do the inevitable.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Missouri State offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
It's not open right now. Maybe he goes to North Texas. Maybe he goes somewhere like that. He's not going anywhere as long as he's your head coach.
The delay of game pushes the offense back.
Going to be a candidate for those jobs. And if the salary they're going to pay your guy offsets the amount of buyout money you have to pay, then you want him free as early as possible to go seek out future employment. Florida State knows they need to do something. It's past time to do it. They have enough.
A few more seconds here, but I do want to spend just a moment on that point. What he's talking about is in Mike's contract, there's a clause.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Jimbo didn't have it, others don't. But there's a clause that says, hey, if we fire you, you have to go out. You can't just sit home.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. So here comes the Missouri State offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive and try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
And the Bears come to the line in a hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Tackle is made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
He gets a raise at some point through there because he doesn't reach out to Texas. That's right. West Memphis or wherever. He gets a third job somewhere in the next 6 years.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Bears have it with a 1st and 10.
Offenses nowadays know one speed. Be aggressive. Go after it. Even if you got a lead, you see a lot of offenses do this and take shots and keep making big plays down the field. I like it. Keep it up.
Davis looking to pass. He's going to run it. Inside the 35. He goes out of bounds across the 25. Mark it at the 24. And this defense, its head is spinning.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use his athleticism to get that first down.
I do. The way I think Josh is, and again, I'm just saying, he's the best communicator in this space. I don't want to put myself near his level. I like a lot of other guys. I love Jake Crane. I love the way that he talks. I love giving him the play for Joe, national channel. Joe.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Missouri State. John's the best storyteller / communicator in the space. I don't think it's necessarily close. I can listen. I can literally listen to talk. The way that he finished that. So, what are you doing? Is hilarious to me. And it's, dude, it is embarrassing. I don't remember, man, this has happened to.
And the Bears look to keep this drive humming.
And watching cricket.
Fullback's got it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Back's going for the goal line. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. 4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense... And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
It's embarrassing that Josh Payton, the biggest voice in the space, the biggest voice in college football media, one of the bigger voices in all of sports media, it's embarrassing that the national media now is calling out FSU for their ineptitude. Not for Matt's coaching, not for the way the players play, not for any of that. He is calling out Florida State's administration and at a university level.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
So what? And then again, the linchpin of the whole thing. You need Michael Pitt. You need his name floating in circles to get another team. You want to know why Penn State got rid of Franklin? Because he was going to be a name for everybody else. Maybe not LSU, maybe not Florida, but everybody else. You don't think Virginia Tech would jump at him? You don't think Florida State might jump at him? You don't think Auburn would take Jason? Let me tell you something. They did it early so that they could get him another job, so that the other jobs weren't filled up by the time he got to the end of November. And Pate's telling you, here's why you need to do it. Here's why it needs to be done. I guess if you can take solace out of any of his message, is that he repeated over and over and over again, this is a Florida. It is coming. But Florida State's in this
Jones wants to throw it. It's complete on the right side. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Oh, they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go.
But they're putting us in a pretty horrible situation. And Payton laid out the reasons for it. And when the national media...
Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Spatonio. Dragged down, but they'll move the 6 for a 1st down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs.
Here's what. In calling out Miami, Miami's doing things around.
They just keep firing. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been...
Let's it fly deep downfield. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting, and they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched, but here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. This is a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Between the national media and now every Florida State outlet that exists and every fan that exists, it's all saying he has to go. There's no way that I'm going to go.
Lining up for the PAT.
National media, the other team's media, the fan base, public sentiment saying that it's open.
Bangs it through for an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, it just means more in the SEC. And take a look at how things are playing out here. Oklahoma has the lead right now, but even though we've heard Boomer Sooner a bunch, this has been a nip and tuck affair inside Memorial Stadium. They are up by 7 over Georgia. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
Using the quick game. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. The Bears racing to the line in the hurry up. Davis will throw. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
50-50 on two coaches, but if I had to lean towards one.
And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. This offense has it with really good field position.
I think he has an explosive offense everywhere he's been.
Looking
Right? He has
downfield on
experience.
first
He's
down.
matured a ton
Fires it
since his
beautifully
days
in
at
on the
Tennessee,
crosser.
USC, and
They
Alabama.
make the tackle, but he's
What
got
he's
a
done
fresh
at
set
Ole
of
Miss
downs, and it's
should never
first
be
and
done
goal
at
from
Ole
the
Miss.
7.
Sorry.
The
If there's
offense is
any, I doubt
threatening.
there
Close
are.
to the end zone now with a new set of downs.
But you guys will
He
never
wants
be
to throw
this
it.
good.
Looking to the end zone.
Again, and I think
Pass is broken up,
extremely
incomplete
well,
as they were trying
and
to
he
strike for
holds the
6.
state of Florida very well.
After this,
I
it'll
just
be a
think
wrap.
Lane Kiffin is the ideal candidate, and the probably another reason, that top reason that I want.
Going to swing it on second down. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just the frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Greg Key's a gamble. I think those last guys from our league, they're all moderate anyway. I think Alex Golich is a gamble. I think Summerall is a gamble. I think any coordinator is a gamble. We talk about both guys for Ohio State. We talk about Schumann and Georgia. I think all those guys are gambles. I don't want either coordinator that we have on staff right now. I don't want to G5 coach. I do not want to G5 coach. Yeah, I don't want this experiment. Summerall was the guy that I'm most comfortable with in Tulane, but still not necessarily the direction I was going to go. But yeah, I think you would immediately establish a floor, and this is the comment play about 430 not being much better than mine. I agree with that, but I think the hit rate is way high. I think he does a much better job of identifying talent and bringing in guys who will make a difference. And the development is better. He's not had to live in the portal. He's not had to use a massive Band-Aid like Norvell has. So I agree with that. I also think that, I feel pretty confident that he would restore a floor of 8 or 9 wins. And I know that's not the standard. I know that's not, you want to win 8 or 9 games and be fun. I think you're in the 8 to 10 range every single year with him. And after having 4 years of, losing seasons out of 6, I'm ready for there to be a floor that is not in the figures. 9 wins or even 8 wins at Florida State is not good enough, let's be honest. But it would be a floor that's much better than what we have now, which the floor at this program under Norvell is 2 or 3 wins. Maybe we get 4 or 5 this year. Best case. Also, on the recruiting, hey, I'll get right back to the video, but I do want to give our friends over at Tallahassee some love. Appreciate my buddy Bill McKinney, all the fine folks over at Tallahassee. You guys know John Nichols, who played at FSU, he's over there. This maybe anyway, watching this, they can really get close to you. Florida, out in areas, whether you're Atlanta, Tennessee, Georgia, anywhere, Alabama, whatever you're looking for when it comes to a car, hit up my friends in Tallahassee Ford. They will not be beat on price, and they will not be beat on service. So one-stop shop. Don't have to push you different stuff. You're very family-friendly. Have us over there. They could get by and always do stuff to kids. Make sure that you rep Tallahassee Ford. You got a link to their description. Well, I'm going to go to take care of you. If he can recruit the same and against Mike Norvell is recruiting the Florida State, you gotta think that gets you done just a little bit by not having to. So, if you're recruiting the same, Pennsylvania has somebody else in Florida, I think you may see less of that. Who's your other coach situation? So you have I was between Blade the coach to bring back I think that we have a really good opportunity to bring out of this because it's so early so you might be able to hit it for between 6 to 8 million a year, which again, so working on people like us that look concept of the college football in the year 2025 I think James he was very well at Penn State. It's much easier to recruit at Florida State when you have the state of Florida, all the talent there, and you basically own South Georgia. Yeah, you got to fight UGA on your recruiting base at Florida State is probably second to none. So I think that alone and James give me a pissed off was one play away from going just got fired for coaching off. So he's looking to prove himself. He's still fairly young. Yeah, James Franklin, I think, is a phenomenal hire. And again, none of this happens if Mike is still around that if he is, it's going to be ugly in Tallahassee in 2026. And I think a lot of people at Garnet Gold and Social and other local elections, Gordos, you name it, will be very upset because they depend on a good football when they do their annual forecast for their budget. And it's not going to happen. So, yeah, it impacts some people. I was talking with my buddy John over at, if you have this number hanging up there, over at Goss State. He was like, yeah, man, they lost to Pitt. Like, people forgave the Virginia thing. He's like, I was told after this thing. It impacts so everything. If you have like a nightmare scenario, I mean, within realism, I'm not really seeing a whole lot of names being mentioned. Any G5 head coach
honestly, it's just I want a proven coordinator at an SEC school. I'd be okay with that way before I'd be okay with a G5 head coach who he just did that experience, right? And I don't want a head coach who was they kind of lightning in a bottle and had a good 1 or 2 years. Did that with Willie. And how would that work? You know what? They should be extremely selective. And if they are making that to pay out the 54, 59, whatever those dollars it is, they need to go and overspend, and find the money to get whoever they can. And G5 head coach, even goals at USF, that's a nightmare because, you know, it's such a gamble. As someone who puts a lot of work into I don't want to do that.
Yeah. So the thing about G5 is it is the secular. I was everything you wanted, like in a good hire. He had built up a group of programs. He had experience in college board level coaching there at the state. He recruited very well for that players. He brought them he's very organized. Built out the 2-3, and we talked about like Lane, we really thought that like he was everything you look for in a G5 coach. At the same time, when you bring up the G5 coach, up to the Power 4, it is Army Johnson. Like it is them trying to learn how to manage a program and recruit like a program. For much of their team, for much of the early part of the team, for most guys can't figure it out. There's just such a wide range of what the outcomes of their season. It could work out really well. You can find graduated minds, educated youth this smaller program, is great things, or you can get into what's right where if you got time and it really important for that and goes my goes to one of the absolute best. And some of my goes to one of the absolute best. They also like that. And that's, I think, what would scare people is you got to get a guy. If you had more time to play with and you saw goals he's competing for basketball playoff for several years and maybe longer to playoff a couple of times, maybe then okay, so that makes sense. Maybe you think that and be really good. Or again, maybe a guy like this Quicknell's on and really works I don't know. But for example, if you've been at UCF, they've been Big 12, they made the playoff and kind of gotten back to where they were, then I think that's a guy you consider. At this point, I don't my nightmare, I don't think people say this anymore, Richie, but I would say Jim over coming. Let's look at the score for the Colorado. They got blown out. Yeah, I don't even think that's really a serious candidate. If they were up and rolling, if they were like